Everyone. Sorry for any technical difficulties. Please let me know if you can't see me, if you see a gray screen, because that's been an issue. Let me just get reset up here. Sorry. Okay. I think we have it figured out. If not, please let me know. So welcome to b8ta TV, and this is my name is Jai. I'm coming at you from Boston, Massachusetts, and this is an episode of b8ta Unboxed. So today we're going to be talking about. Oh, before we get started, we have a website and where you can kind of check out this product we're about to talk about, and also all kinds of other really cool stuff that you can go. And okay, looks great, awesome. That you can go discover, see new stuff, and kind of see what the world is creating, and do all of that at a click of a button at b8ta.com. Or if you live near a b8ta store, you can go check it out there as well. So now that we got all this figured out, let's talk about blunt umbrellas. So blunt umbrellas, and excuse me if this is bad luck, but are these really cool new innovative umbrellas that are all about making products that are built to last. So instead of going through hundreds of flimsy umbrellas or losing a bunch of umbrellas and all of that hassle, you can just get a blunt umbrella, have it for years, and it will, one, serve you really well, and two, keep a lot of plastic and a lot of material out of landfills, which we love. So yeah, so I kind of already unboxed this because we kind of already went through this a little bit, but the blunt umbrellas come in these little cardboard cartons that you can recycle, so they're fully recyclable, which is great. And the Metro version actually comes inside this little carrying sleeve, so you can stick it in the sleeve. It's nice and protected. You can carry it wherever you want to go, nice and compact, and it also has the carrying handle as well. So these are actually the Metro version, which means they're very compact, good for like city dwellers. You're out and about, can't just have huge umbrellas everywhere, and it's good enough for one person, which is great. And so this is kind of what it looks like when it's all wrapped up, which is nice. And so yeah, so this is like the Metro version. And what's cool about this too is, like, when we're talking about the materials, the canopy is made out of quick dry polyester, which is great. You don't have to bring your soaking wet umbrella into your house or your car or into work or wherever. You can just give it a little shake, set it down, it'll dry in 10 to 15 minutes. And then what's also cool is that this material is actually UVR approved. So that means that it can protect you from UV light, so it can protect you from the sun as well as rain, sleet, snow, what have you. So it really is perfect for any kind of weather. And while we're doing this too, if you have any questions or comments, concerns, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I'll make sure I get to them, answer any questions you have. But yeah, so these are so this is like the Metro version, and you might be wondering, okay, so an umbrella that's really high quality, okay, so what? Let me show you a little more. So what makes these umbrellas really cool, and what makes them like a really innovative design are a few different things. The first one is a radial tensioning system that they use. So instead of just having like a few struts that like go to the edge and then they go to the ends, to the points, and then that's it, they kind of use several different struts and systems to be able to evenly distribute the weight of whatever kind of rain you might be facing, and evenly distribute it throughout the canopy and kind of pushing it more towards the edges, which is where the umbrella is going to have the most strength. So when we're looking at this, I don't know how well you can see it, but these right here are just kind of like the basic, struts that any kind of umbrella might have. But when you go here, you see these light gray pieces, and these are like the double strut system that they have, where they're not just going straight across. They're going from the stem here, and they're going in several different directions, all kind of going back and pushing it outward and evenly distribute that tension and distribute it more towards the ends, which is nice. And so that's kind of what gives it a nice full canopy and gives it more strength. So you're really getting the maximum strength, the maximum coverage you can get with the umbrella. What's also cool too, and what's kind of like their signature, you could say, is their blunt tips. So one thing I've always been nervous about from umbrellas, and I never really, I don't know, it always makes me nervous, is when I'm like, when somebody has an umbrella and I'm kind of like trying to get under, it's like I'm right here and there's always that little like piece of plastic that's poking out. That I'm always afraid it's going to stab me in the eye, or if I'm the one carrying the umbrella, I'm going to stab somebody else in the eye. It makes me nervous. I don't know if anybody else thinks about it, but I do. And so I love that I don't have to worry about that when I have a blunt umbrella. And also what's cool about these, they're not just for aesthetic or to not poke somebody's eye out, but they're also, they're almost like mini umbrellas inside of the tip. So it's kind of, once again, evenly distributing out that weight to the edges instead of just having, you know, this pokey thing that just is out here and then the fabric just ties onto that. The inside of this is what is kind of creating the tension, which provides it with more strength. So yeah, those are like a few things about this that kind of makes it stronger and more durable than other umbrellas. What's cool about it is because of like this design, it is inversion resistant. I'm not going to tell you it's never going to invert because, you know, I mean, if you live in Florida and, you know, you're in a hurricane, I wouldn't expect any umbrella to survive a hurricane, but they are resistant. So they do face up to, so the Metro version actually tested up to 55 miles per hour. Whereas because some of the bigger versions, like the Classic right here, which I'll show you in a second, goes up to 72 miles per hour. So you can get pretty far. And then when they do, if they do invert on themselves, they're designed to be able to revert right back without breaking the umbrella. So you're really getting, you know, bang for your buck. You're paying for this umbrella, and you know, even if it does invert, you know, you can invert it right back. And it also has like these easy to grip handles, which is nice. And so they're really quality. What's also cool is, oh, I want to show you this. In one of the tips of every umbrella, they have, let me see if I can show this to you. This little pocket right here, you can see me sticking my finger in it. And this is where you can put a Bluetooth tracker, which is really, really awesome because, you know, people leave umbrellas everywhere. They leave them at work. They leave them on the bus. They leave them everywhere. So because you take them everywhere, but they don't exactly, you know, fit nicely into your pocket or anything. So it's so easy to forget them. And then once again, your umbrella is ending up, you know, somewhere in the world that you don't want it to be, and maybe ending up in a landfill, which we don't like. So yeah, I think it's really cool that it has this. b8ta actually has this product called Tags. And they are the smallest little Bluetooth trackers you've ever seen. And I meant to bring them over here so I can put them in, but we were having some technical stuff, so I got a little distracted. But so it's really easy just to like slip them in there, and it also has like another layer. So you put it in one, and then you put it back in the other layer. So it's like really nice and tight in there, and there's no chance that it's gonna fall out or get wet. And so if you get Tags through b8ta, and you can go on b8ta.com to look at those, they're really awesome, small, rechargeable little Bluetooth trackers. If you do that, you can put them in your blunt umbrella and just go on your merry way, and don't even have to worry about ever losing your umbrella again. And I thought that was such a clever, you know, idea, and I'm really glad that they incorporated that into their umbrellas. So yeah, so those are like a few cool things about kind of their design and how they work. And here, let me pull this up. I'm gonna throw a little, there's gonna be a link in the comment section, kind of leading you to where you can check out blunt umbrellas on b8ta.com. And let me show you. So this had the auto open, and then let me show you the classic size. So this is, you know, a bit bigger. Once again, tested up to 72 miles per hour. So it's a nice full length umbrella. It's 48 inches of coverage. So, and these ones are hand open. So they don't, you know, it's no button pressing. You push it up, and then it kind of secures right up there. And you can see it's a very similar system as the Metro. We have kind of the gray blunt double struts, and then you have the tips as well, which you can see. And you see it gets very, very nice coverage, very big, can easily fit 2 people, which is really nice. And this is their original product. And so this one is really nice. And they also have a blunt light version, which is a little smaller than this one, but is 1 pound as opposed to this, which is like 1.5 pounds. So you're really getting a nice full coverage without any of the, weight that maybe you wanted to take, shave off 0.5 pound for needs when you need something a little lighter. They have that as well, and that we're selling that in store. So that's a classic size. So the classic is, this one is 90, and the Metro size is 60. Like I said, 55 miles per hour, 72. They also have a few other sizes. They have the executive size, which is kind of an extra large version of this one. And it's really nice, ample space, can easily fit 2 people, possibly more. And really good for like any kind of business thing you're doing. You're trying to get around, you want to be able to protect you and the people around you. And then they also have sport, which is, classic big sports umbrella. It's been rated like #1 golf umbrella. So it's great. You get maximum coverage, get out of the sun when you're on a golf course or, football field or wherever you are. They have the sport version too. Yeah, so that's a little bit about kind of blunt umbrellas. So those are like some of the different sizes that they have. It's also really cool, even if you are worried about maybe your umbrella breaking, or because you live in a really windy area, who knows? You don't even have to worry about it, because Blunt has a 2-year global warranty, which covers repairs and replacements. So if yours breaks, if yours is defective for any reason, you just have to reach out to Blunt, and they would be more than happy to either pay for a repair or completely replace your umbrella entirely. So even if you were a little worried about that, you don't got to, because you have that 2-year global warranty, which is great. Yeah, the last thing I wanted to say about Blunt umbrellas is that they actually have a way where if you work for a company that needs umbrellas, you can design your own with them, put your own logos on it, kind of create your own patterns, anything like that. So if you're interested in that too, that's something that they offer, and you can get in touch with them to be able to kind of design your own special umbrellas for your business or whatever other needs you might have. So when we're thinking about Blunt umbrellas and why they might be useful for your life or anybody's life, just think about how many umbrellas you've lost, how many have broken on you, how many, you just need an umbrella, so you just picked one up real quick and that's the one you had, and then you left it on the bus, whatever. Blunt is kind of meant to get rid of all those problems. And so you get one umbrella, one quality umbrella that you're not going to lose, that will last you a good amount of time. So I think it's a really good investment, and it's great, better for the environment, and they're really high quality. So I would encourage you to check it out. Once again, b8ta.com or your local b8ta store. And yeah, also feel free to check out mood tags, which are also on b8ta.com, because those would be a great pairing with this product as something being able to prevent you from losing your umbrellas. And yeah, so that's a wrap. I don't see any questions in the chat, so I'll just be on my way. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of b8ta Unboxed. I'll be back next Tuesday with a brand new product, and come back here to watch all the great live streams we have going on. And once again, check out our website to see all the cool stuff we can offer you. I hope you guys all have a great Tuesday and a great rest of your week.